Hello, everybody, and welcome to No Guns Life, episode 9?
Yep.
Yep, 9 anime review. I'm Connor, he is Lewis. We are the No Guns people. For the
Nice.
final episode, right, we should make, like, a cardboard gun head and wear it for the whole episode. I say we, it's just my face,
You're
but
the only one on camera.
we, we should do that.
Nice. Good
I,
luck with that. That sounds like a lot of effort.
I'm not going to do that.
I was very aware.
I look forward to all the Juzo cosplays now at Comic Cons.
I so want to see me. Some
I'd want to
Juzo
see that.
cosplay.
That'd be dope. Like, that'd be awesome. But anyway, distracted as we often do begin these things.
Nice.
This episode, I mean, we started a new arc. It was one of them.
Yep.
It was obviously slow because we
Yep.
started a new arc. That's just how these things roll, you know.
Yep. Sets up for the future episodes was the majority of this one.
And
There was some interesting exposition.
I think there's some good the stuff they've set up could be bloody good, you know.
Uh-huh.
They set up like multiple things where it's like, yeah, I'm into that. Keep up the good
Yeah.
work and all that.
So it started off before the intro. We had a little scene of the
Giant
well,
evil CG statue.
yes, the giant statue that has lots of weird faces on it, and it somehow, through some weird means, the Buren like board of directors speak through this big statue at everyone, and it was creepy and weird, and yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was creepy and weird. I'm a bit flummoxed for words. It was, yeah, a weird thing. An evil organization that doesn't show their faces? Where have I
I
seen
know.
that before?
Not showing their faces, running through, yeah. One thing I find interesting was threatening to replace the head of security. I forget his name now, but the chubby dude who
The
we've
mob
seen in
guy,
a
yeah,
few
yeah.
episodes threatening to replace him with a gear, so like turning him into getting a machine to do his job for him because it could be more reliable. I find it interesting because that's exactly what he was threatening to do to Anne,
Yeah,
and
the other one.
yeah, Anne's friend.
It's fine. But yeah, and then they talk about Army a bit, and they're like, oh, so Army killed the first.
Yeah, Army
dude.
did the first kill and then had to come crawling to Buren to be like, yo, can we make this look like it was something that wasn't me, please?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, did they explain that last week that he killed the first one, or have they just
I
revealed that now?
think Army basically admitted that he did. He was somehow connected to Gondori. He was helping Gondori kill things or something to that effect.
Wow, I don't even remember that.
I thought there was something about Army being like,
Maybe it was
yeah,
implied, and I just didn't pick up on it because I'm an idiot.
yeah, I was fairly sure that, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
But yeah, then they're like, all right, mob guy. We're skipping over a lot of this conversation, but you watched the episode. We don't need to go over every
Yeah.
line they said.
Just big robot, massive mecha thing threatening him,
Yeah.
basically.
A second one does show up at one point, just be like, hey, the
Yeah.
head dude didn't hear this, so it's fine.
Yeah, like two of the heads quite high up go, don't worry, the top head didn't hear you.
That is pretty funny. But yeah, then he's got one chance to redeem himself. Off he goes to go and figure out a way to do that. On the way out, he runs into that half-naked girl
Yes.
who was
And turns out we were so close. Well, I was. Yeah, we were
she's
so
the
close.
nun's little sister, and it's like, you know what, that makes sense. That makes sense actually.
They looked so similar and wore basically the same clothes. Ah, I
What
tried.
what clothes?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I recognise her voice, and I can't put my finger on it.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to it enough. I might try to pick it up sometime next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up after this. I'm not gonna do it now because
Fair.
it's unprofessional. But yeah, says that the dude gave them crap gear, and that's why everything went wrong. And yeah, the gunhead guy with the really like childish voices there, and it's still weird.
It is weird, but yeah, it's interesting. So like he basically gave them like a Harmony knockoff,
Yeah, that is what it was. It was a
and it's not as good.
shocker.
Yeah, it's less good than the original, which is why they're hunting down Tetsuo in the first place, because apparently it's very hard to reproduce what they made it.
Yeah,
So it makes sense.
yeah, that does make sense. But then, like, as she leaves, she's like, I found someone interesting. She's after Juzo. Oh no, that's not good.
No.
It's not good at all. But yeah, then a bit later on, not even a bit later on, we have the statue getting reported to by those two women. Are they women? We'll call them women.
Robots.
Robot women. About like, hey, a load of people died using our new extensions. What are we going to do about that? And he's like, that's fine.
Yeah, people die. We're trying to force the evolution here. Like, just send money to the people who's the family of the people who died.
No, but they didn't send money. That's what.
No, they said support the families of people who died.
The same way
And
we
then-
always do is what they said.
Yeah, as we always do. But like, the only other person the person we hear from later who didn't receive any support, their loved one didn't die.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
So it's only the ones that died that get any support. If your loved one is just crippling and paralyzed from the extension, cool, you didn't die. We ain't helping you.
That seems horribly backwards.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't think they've been made out to be the most moral company.
no, but I'm just talking like PR, man. That sounds like a PR nightmare.
I don't think they care. They run the world.
They do. That's true. You can't have a PR nightmare if you own the PR. So,
Yes.
but yeah. Then we go to Juzo, and that about time. We were off them for a big old while, and it's basically Tetsuo's like, Juzo, let me help you work, and he's like, no. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. I don't like working with people, and like that Juzo's whole contract with Tetsuro is, I will keep you safe. He doesn't want Tetsuro throwing himself on the front lines. That's just a bad idea.
Yeah, and then Mary's like, you stupid Juzo, and she like starts kicking him. I'm like, he's not gonna feel that, and then he like not chokes her out, but he like bends her neck back at one point. It's like,
Yeah.
Juzo, you gotta kill the poor girl.
He gets her in some kind of pressure hold, and then just holds her by her wrist, and she's like, ow, 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 please let go, please let go.
Yeah, that is.
It was funny. It was good.
Yeah, and then so yeah, a bit of that. Juzo, at the end of this, he sort of agrees. He's like, Tetsuro, make sure you learn a way to protect yourself. So he's like, he's agreed, but he's not happy about it.
He's aware that he's going to have to be around Tetsuro anyway. I think it's kind of a realization that the safest place for Tetsuro is probably right next to Juzo. So wherever Juzo is where he probably needs to be.
That's a good way of putting it. But yeah, then Mary's like, by the way, I'm moving in. I live here now.
Yeah, and she did.
Which, fair enough, Mary. It was basically like, I'm a main character. I can't be a main character if I'm over there, so I'm living here now.
Yeah.
Which, it's a fair reason.
Yeah, I mean, the actual reason was, so that she can, I don't know, work on these. Because Juzo and Tetsuro right now are her main clients, and also her friends, I guess. But
I guess.
the way she words it is they're her main clients, and Juzo pays her a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, then a little bit later on, she's working on Tetsuro, and Tetsuro's got no tact, we'll call it. He's like, hey, so why didn't you work in the war? Oh no, that wasn't it. Why are you an engineer? And
Yeah, why did you become an engineer? She doesn't answer. And he's like, tell me.
he's like, oh, maybe she didn't hear me. And it's like, Tetsuro, come on. She gave you an out there to stop talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it turns out she's searching for some dude who didn't come back from the war. And I'm just there thinking, so he's probably dead, right? Although maybe not.
No, definitely an extended that we're going to run into at some point.
Yeah, what if he is the other gunhead?
I doubt it, because he's young, and this person, I'm assuming, is significantly older than Mary, because the war was a few years ago, and
Yeah.
he looked like he was already fully grown by then. But yeah, probably is going to come back as some form of extended, probably on the opponent's team, and
It's gonna be like, why? It's gonna be like,
yeah, he was an engineer that was drafted for the military.
Yeah, but yeah, the hits keep coming. Some kids collapsed outside. Oh no! Mysterious
Yeah.
blonde foreigner kid. We don't know he's a foreigner until a bit later on, but
Yeah, we're told he's a foreigner.
yeah, it's okay.
Why is every single foreigner anime always blonde?
Because they don't have blonde in Japan.
I know you don't get natural blondes in Japan, but the Mary's blonde anyway, so like, I don't know, it's weird.
It's not set in Japan though, is it?
No, but then
You also don't have
it might.
people.
Actually, I think it is. Isn't it?
You also don't have people with guns for head in Japan. I think it is as well. You're right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is set in Japan.
Yeah.
I think you just lied.
It's like future. It wasn't a lie. I was just misinformed. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm not
I'll accept that
malicious.
answer.
I'm an idiot. I'm not malicious. That's how I would put it.
Nice.
But yeah, then this guy's name is Colt, which is that's an alright name. We should do
Sure.
we should do name reviews.
Oh god, no.
What's the worst name? Don't answer
I
that.
refuse to
Yeah,
answer that.
that's
That's
a
a
good.
terrible.
That's
That could never end well.
yeah. That's a good point. Let's not answer
But
that.
Colt had some very interesting extensions. He had some very heavy duty leg and arm, I guess, pistons like that were very able to help him lift and do very heavy work.
Yeah, but they take a big old toll on his subbrain,
Yeah,
so he's
needs very frequent maintenance,
yeah. But
and he needs the same kind of medicine that Juzo has to take, and he's fully overextended, so that was a little bit surprising to me.
yeah. And Mary's like, oh well, gotta remove the extensions. He's like, mate, can you not?
Yeah, I need to do one more job with these legs before you take them off me.
Yeah, but yeah, we learn about his mum though. Then she got injured because of them new extensions, and then didn't get no money because
I mean, she volunteered to be a tester. I mean, that's a good way of making money, I'm sure, but like, gosh,
sign.
volunteering to be a tester for this corporation that everyone clearly knows is evil.
Also,
why?
like, I assume to do that you'd have to sign some sort of waiver to say like
Oh,
Buren is not responsible for any. So really, it's her own fault for
completely.
like, yeah. If she
But
signed,
then, if you need the money so desperately, I guess it's a way of getting money.
yeah, but then you can't be mad at Buren. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's just not justified.
yeah, she was testing on, like, the whole point was they were testing the technology. I think Buren are in the right on this one. You know what?
No, they're not. It's still human testing when they probably should be an early trial stage. But whatever.
Yeah, you're right, but like, okay,
But yeah,
they're not in the right, but they're not
But the
completely in the wrong
people
either.
who get damaged by these exemptions are stupid enough to sign away their rights and use them.
Yeah, like, Buren did nothing wrong. They're the heroes of this story.
Oh god.
No, but yeah, then as he leaves after commenting on her bra size,
Oh, he tries to sneak some smokes.
he does. He steals something and
Before that, I will mention he handed over a
the arm, yeah.
and he was like, "Ooh, this is a random piece of junk that I found on a job that I was doing."
And it's like,
And she
okay,
was like, "Wow, this might be old, but it's really good."
it's like, yeah, okay, I believe you.
Oh yeah, some job I was on. He says he's a construction worker. Yeah, we believe that.
More like a destruction worker
He could be.
because he probably kills people.
Yeah. I like how Mary's very like no self consciousness at all. Guy's commenting on her underwear that's hanging up, and she goes, "Actually, I'm a B."
I mean, she's probably seen things too because she does the maintenance and everything.
Yeah, but no, she just wasn't self conscious at all.
Yeah.
She didn't care. She was like, "Oh, you saw it all."
Also, like throughout this whole conversation, Tetsuro is just giving the dude the evil eye. He's like, "What?
Yeah.
What are you? Another male has entered my territory."
How dare you attempt to flirt with my woman?
Exactly. That's basically what Tetsuro was. But because Tetsuro was playing such a close eye on him, it actually paid off because he saw him take the thing, and
Steal the cigarettes.
yeah, chases him, uses Harmony not to take him over, but to just make him faceplant, which
Yeah, turn off his submarine. Well, I think he was attempting to take him over, but he didn't time it very well, or he said he went too hard with it. I don't know.
yeah.
But
And
he
then
tried to take control of the guy while he was in midair, so like it's never going well.
yeah, and then the dude punches Tetsuro, which causes memories because,
Yeah, apparently he got some of his memories back. He lost some of his amnesia.
which is, that's a good thing. And then they're friends again. He's like, "Whoa, dude, did you do that? That's awesome!" And it's like, hang on a minute,
Well, yeah, he was quite impressed by his
Didn't-
Tetsuro's power.
didn't you just punch him?
Well, yeah, no, when he landed, he said he was like freaked out. He thought his submarine was overloading, and then he realized, wait a minute, no, it's not. Did you do something? That's cool.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Hey, you want to help me with my job?" And Tetsuro's like, "You're doing something bad, aren't you?" Like you can just tell. He's like, your job isn't a good thing. I can
Yeah.
I can tell. I'm not an idiot." But yeah, and he's like, "Hey, come to the memorial ground." Also, that's another thing. Army's got a memorial ground now, so
Yeah.
good job.
It's right next to that statue that was gonna get unveiled. So
Yeah. Tells him to meet him there. He does leave the drugs behind though, so it's
yeah,
like
I don't understand that.
maybe the goal wasn't the drugs. Oh, maybe he saw Tetsuro was watching him, and he was trying to get Tetsuro on his own, and Tetsuro was the goal the whole time. I'm spitballing here. I have
He
no
definitely
idea.
didn't know Tetsuro. If he did know Tetsuro's got Harmony and wanted him on his side, this was a big long con because he could have, instead of in this alleyway, have just knocked him out and stole Harmony.
Yeah.
So I don't think he works for Buren. If he does, he's pulling a
Well, no,
weird
he
long
works
con
for
that's
the-
very inefficient.
I think he works for the other group, the terrorist group. We find out at the end.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Before that, though, Mary comes out of nowhere. She missed the dude by like 5 minutes. Turns out the arm was made by her brother, who is the dude, I'm assuming, that's missing.
Wait, did she say Victor was her brother? She
Yeah,
said Victor.
yeah, then she says, my older brother. And it's like, oh,
Oh, okay, cool.
cool. So, you know, I'm with you on the fact that he's probably going to be a bad guy.
Definitely. Or someone they end up rescuing or finding like that. He will be a recurring character. That is a guarantee.
Yeah, I believe that too. And then Juzo gets visited by a guy giving him a job, and something to do with the terrorist group whose names I've forgotten. Oh man, what are they called?
I don't know, the anti-extend people. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah, I can't remember. No, not even them. Just the whatever they're called. Them. And he gives him a photo. Who's in the bloody photo? It's bloody Colt.
Yeah, Colt's in the background.
Yeah.
Next to the person that's probably Juzo's target.
Yeah. Doesn't matter though. He's in the background. That's more important. It means he's a terrorist.
Yeah, he's at least affiliated with them, and and Tetsuo's probably gonna want to go back there and meet the guy anyway because Mary's probably gonna convince him. But
Yeah, he's like, hey, I need to meet with that guy again. And it's yeah. It's looking like it could be good. We could be wrapping up this first half pretty well. Also, there's the other gunhead and the half-naked not nun lady that are going to get involved, I assume, as well.
Yeah, very possibly because yeah, they're hunting. Oh yeah, we didn't really mention that. Half-naked nun lady's sister. So half-naked sniper lady, I guess.
We should just learn her name.
We could, but that would be difficult. They are now hunting Juzo because she is interested in there being another gunhead around.
Yeah. She's going to, like...
I think you were talking about Spitzberg, right?
Spitzberg, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm sure it just popped up on your screen now.
Maybe.
I'm going to say thank you.
I might skip to it, but yeah.
I'm going to say thank you. It's helpful. And that was the end of the episode. Looks like... I don't remember if I said that already, but it's going to be... It was definitely a building episode, but I liked what... You know, it was a solid foundation and all that.
Yeah. We're going to have Juzo trying to find this guy, probably get there through Colt, using Tetsuro's connection, and Mary will be interested in it because it might lead to Victor.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
A lot of...
I mean, we don't really have too much to say. That's the problem with these sit-uppy episodes, is we say everything during the episode. And we're just like, yeah, I'm excited.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of the main villains and their weird statue thing. That was kind of interesting.
The weird statue thing. Yeah, I liked it, but it just reminded me of so many things I've seen before, where it's just like...
Yeah, no, that was like such an anime evil or corporation
faceless
trope,
enemy.
Like...
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's
still
interesting,
fine.
Though.
Yeah.
The hierarchy of their organization is quite weird and interesting.
I assume they're eventually going to take them all down one by one. It's like maybe not even in this series, but you know, like end.
Oh, nowhere near in the series,
Yeah.
but yeah, at some point they might start relating to people who are directors and dealing with them.
Yeah, it'll be good. Well, anyway, should we just end this thing now? I can't think of anything else to say.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and stuff for more reviews like it. There's a lot of anime, don't you know? We'll see you next week for another episode of this. And bye, guys.
Later.